In the Down Home or Almanac Cookbook Part 2, there's a poem called Forgive Me Love. Someone named Ron. Anyway, it's a terrible poem, in which case I figure it would be great to turn into a song. Maybe even a terrible song. I'll have to ad-lib and add a few words, seeing how none of the stanzas are the same length. Most of it has no rhyme, but sometimes it does rhyme. Ron was sort of in the mood, and he just sort of had a Scrabble game left, and he picked out whatever words he could and made up a song called Forgive Me Love. Forgive me, love, if sometimes I forget you. Preoccupied with life that's slipping by, now you've been a part of me. Since I first met you, you'll occupy that place until I die. See, that was just the first part of the poem, nothing rhymed. There was love, you, life by me, you, place, and I. No sense, Ron, make up a song. Anyway, second part has even less lines. Lost love of youth, who once was all that I live for. You expect there would be a part that would rhyme with for, now, correct? My driving force in life, my will to prove myself to you, was that all I had left for, but I never even proved myself to you. You're getting a consistent rhythm here that Ron is not really a songwriter. Forgive me, love, for never, ever writing. Not even just to tell you that I was waiting till my life was more exciting. And that was never enough to tell you. But that was never ever was enough to tell, ever enough to tell you. In quiet dreams of past I find I am walking beside a special place of solitude where we once sat for hours without talking. Little point there that if they sat for hours and never talked, obviously silence was better than talking to, Ron. And that still has more stuff left that rhymes with nothing. In harmony, lest the words would spoil the mood. Yeah, if Ron opened his gob and said something that would spoil the mood of the silence. Obviously he did at times, so she told him to shut up. Forgive me that I never did come back to you. Each new day brought a brand new way to roll. My life was filled with things that I just had to do. And waylaid unto the way, but never home. Like probably you went to Costco and bought a big bag of raisins. That was more important, counting home. Great big 2 kilo thing, barely about $8.95, full of sun-made raisins. Through all my hopes and dreams in my life long shattered, though all I have made in life I find that I forget at times, but you still matter, and then when alone your memories soothe my mind. Congratulations, Ron, for making an actual, not that it made sense, but it actually rhymed. Forgive me, love, the waters come between us. This is my favorite part. Loneliness and passion have their day, and I'm mortal, and I'm cursed with a human weakness. Just one more line. But I am true to you in my own special way. Which basically means he just cheated on her, never called her, never did nothing. She waited for a phone call, and Ron just hung out in Toronto and went out with some missus from Costco he met while buying raisins. And he just called that being true to you when he was out buying raisins and hanging with the sales missus who sold him raisins. Too late for us to do the things that we had once to plan to. I've seen more life than I have left to see, and though I'll never share my joy and pain with you, and though I'm old, you're always young to me. Now I have reached my life's December. If I return to you, I fear I will see that you no longer are as I remember, and after all these years you've forgotten me. God love you, Ron. I hope else she did. Forgive me, love, if sometimes forget you, preoccupied with life. He left out a word, and this has been published. But slipping by, you've been a part of, slipping by, you've been a part of me since I first met you. You'll occupy the place until I die, which I'm sure that lady hopes will be very soon. She forgotten you already, maybe, Ron. Go get some raisins and get yourself a hotel room, Ron. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Ron, don't write any more poems. Well, maybe you should, and if you do, I will turn them into songs. And that's just wrong. Ron, your probably last name is wrong. Oh, this song is terribly, terribly, terribly. Ron.